Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I know that it has been a while since I've actually filmed. I know that I had some videos already set up, so I didn't miss a deadline, but of course I was in Scottsdale for a little bit less than a week at the Barrett-Jackson Auto Auctions, and I will show a couple pictures right here that I will show a couple pictures right here of myself there. And for those that don't know, the two gentlemen that I did meet, the first one being Tyler Hoover from Hoovy's Garage here on YouTube, and the second being Dennis Collins from Dennis Collins' Coffee Walk on YouTube. So two very, very cool dudes. Super happy to get pictures with them. But I did have a great time, and we did not buy a car, thankfully. So no need to worry about trying to store another one. But I digress. So for today, of course, we will be getting back into our regular vacuum-related content. And today's is definitely going to be a really, really cool one that I've been waiting to do. But let's get on to the video and see what we have today. All right, everybody. Well, we have a really special machine to talk about today. And this machine was an absolute workhorse. And I say that for a very specific reason. Now, this right here is a 1979 JC Penney's Model 3950 canister. For those that have watched my channel for a while or that know a little bit about vacuum cleaners, this of course was a Eureka-made product that was made for JC Penney's to be relabeled and then sold out of JC Penney's catalogs as well as their stores. This was affectionately known as a canned ham canister. As you can see, it's canned ham shaped. For those that have been watching, of course, I have done a canned ham or two on this channel, and I have plenty more for us to look at. This one was the most deluxe model you could get. You had your different, and I'll zoom in right here, you had your different suction settings for floors, rugs, or dusting. Of course, we'll leave it on rugs just because, well, we're going to be doing it on a rug today. It was also a 2-speed motor machine, so allowing for lighter work on things like upholstery and such like that, the more delicate settings. Of course, as you can probably tell, it also came with a power nozzle. Now, in 1979, you did have the option of a couple different power nozzles. You had one that was a white cream color, still using the same brush roll, but basic, very, very basic. And I'll actually show an ad for this machine right here to show that. As you can see, it did come with this white power nozzle that really was no frills, but it was still a deluxe option to have that. But then you could option up to the headlight power nozzle, the more deluxe power nozzle, to see where you were going. So I am really glad that this machine was optioned that way, just because it is a lot cooler to see some of the higher deluxe models every once in a while. In terms of other options, this machine did also have a cord winder. Now, unfortunately, this machine has seen some vac shop fixes, such that, you know, the cord winder was actually, well, it was disabled, to say the least. Somebody cut the cord in the leads and basically wired the cord directly to the motor. So we won't be able to see the cord winder work today. I'm still figuring out a way to fix that as well. I opted to reel the cord up inside the machine and put a stopper in there so it can't be pulled out. So this was from 1979. I bet the cord winder probably went out 10, 15 years after, provided just regular use. So I'm guessing that a vacuum shop, or it could even be the original owner had done that just because it was just an easier fix at the time. And I say the original owner because I actually got this from the original owner. This was actually a wedding gift for them when they got married in 1979. So I know for a fact that this machine has been very, very well used, as well as very well cared for. And she definitely was very happy that a collector got it rather than someone that was going to continue using it very hard. So I am super stoked to have this. I, of course, do have another JC Penney's canned ham, or Empress 2 body if you prefer that. And I'll show a picture of that one right here, actually. And we'll probably take a look at that one eventually. It is another really cool machine I've had for a really long time. But either way, let's get on to the run demo for this fantastic model, and we'll see how she runs. All right, so we do have everything set up for this thing to get running. I did also want to say one thing that is missing on this machine, unfortunately, and we'll take a look here. This is the actual on switch right here. Now, unfortunately, the piece that was right here, as you probably saw in the ad, if not, definitely go back and check it out. But this was a plastic foot pedal right here that had just like a basic axle. And I'm guessing at some point the machine was either dropped or somebody stepped on the power button too hard and snapped that foot pedal off. So I am still on the hunt for a new one of those, as well as the little axle that goes with it. But that does not change the operability of the machine. I just have to go up underneath and hit the button right here. So let's see how it runs. I'll get this thing up and running. Of course, as I said, I do have this plugged into a power strip because the cord winder is not functional. So I do have just a little bit of the cord sticking out so I can test it for you guys. But I'm gonna get this thing up and running, and we're gonna take a look at it and see how it works. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed our little expose on the JCPenneys 3950 from 1979. This machine, of course, is a very significant machine, just being as it was one of the top-of-the-line models that also came with the legendary set, including the first of the JCPenneys labeled Concept 1 machines by Hoover, as well as the very famous Ranger Hood Hoover convertible with the red box top bag. So this came out of a very, very special set. JCPenney's really had the top of the line line of vacuum cleaners during that period, so it's really cool to be able to find another one of these. I do have a couple of machines from that set that we will take a look at eventually. But I do hope you guys enjoyed just what we had today to look at. I know that this machine has seen a lot of use, so it is not the most pristine example, but for what it is, I am super, super happy to have it. I am definitely honored to have been able to take this machine from the original owner and give it a home, as well as a well-deserved retirement, because it will eventually go on display in my little museum eventually. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great week, and we will see you next Sunday.